My dad, he worked for a diner, and when he was working there, he realized that nothing was written down in the kitchen. So the servers would come into the kitchen and call in their orders. Everybody in the kitchen had a responsibility, and the order would come up simultaneously. And here at Al Johnson's, we have incorporated the same thing.
As far as I know, we might be the only restaurant that uses this system as far as, how many people we serve at a day. So the servers come in, they have their chicken written down, and then they basically scream it out to the kitchen crew that has to remember each item that is ordered. Each guy in the kitchen has a specific section that they're in charge of. So you listen to that section, forget about the rest of the stuff, but you still have to pretty much remember the whole order.
You take the orders and you do write them down, and then they teach you that you have to call the order in, that it has to be in a special order. And you can kind of visualize it like the kitchen is laid out. Here are the pancakes grilled, so the pancakes always comes first.
Then it goes to the broiler, which would be steaks or fish, then over to the grill, and then to the fryer, and then to our cold section, which is anything not cooked.
When we take the orders at the table, we just write that down on a ticket. So on the back of the ticket, we train all the girls to write it on the back of the ticket.
When a server calls in their order, it has to be in that sequence because each cook is waiting for their department to be called.
When you first start working in the kitchen, you think that this is no way you're going to be able to remember all this stuff. But after a while, it's such a simple system and it works great for us. And there's just no way, I just can't see for us to go to a normal printer system like most restaurants has. Because we have a very fast turnover on the food from the time the servers take the order at the table till the food actually is back at the table. As far as I know, we're the only one that uses this system.
Our food here does come out very fast, and I like to think that's because the restaurant runs like a machine. It's once people are seated, the server is there within a couple minutes. They have a couple minutes to peruse the menu, or as long as they'd like. But once that order is taken, that server is going back into the kitchen, calling the order in. The turnaround time is super fast.
It's always breakfast first in the right order. Pancakes first, then eggs. And eggs are complicated. Everybody thinks that, oh, that'll be easy, eggs. Yeah, no, it's not, because they're over easy, they're up, they're poached, they're scrambled, they're over hard. 5 ways to eat one egg.
Somebody calls an order out of line, and let's say they call in the grill first and then the pancake. Let's, redo, because they're systematic. It's like a machine.
As smartphones and technology and computers have gotten better, people have come in and of course they want to try to sell you a product, and when they come in and see our system and how it works, they right away say, this is amazing. Don't change a thing because it works, and you've got great managers that train the staff, and we're lucky enough. Most of our employees have been with us a long time. Some of them have started at the age of 14 and worked their way through high school, college, and grad school.
It's unbelievable how they can do it. I don't know how the cooks can do it. Like some food takes 5 minutes, some 9, that it all comes up at the same time, and there is 11 girls standing there just yelling. It's amazing. They really are good.